How do you want to subdue him again? He's unarmed now, which makes it much, much less dangerous.
I'm going to pull out my lasso.
Oh, Lord. Hello, we're back with Uncanny Adventures Call of Cthulhu Shadows Over Stillwater game. It's been a little bit, we've had things going on, but we are back now and ready to see what happens next, as we did leave our characters on a bit of a cliffhanger. So we're going to go around and say hello to our players, and then we're going to jump in and I'll recap you on where we were. So why don't we start with Scotty?
Hi, I'm playing Mr. Gambler Claude Kinsey, and I think I got out a gun, and I lost a bet.
It's true; those things did happen.
Oh,
And-
also this is Big Cat.
Hello, Big Cat. Big Cat is here for good luck, right?
Yes.
All right, and then how about Vex?
That's me. Well, as always, I will be playing Kiyo Higa, the most terrifying thing to ever hit Stillwater, even more so than the zombie plague that hit them a bit ago.
I would not disagree with that at all.
The true Cthulhu monster is actually the player.
It's true. And how about you, Callie?
Hello, I'm Callie, and I will be playing Olive Archer, the journalist who will literally die for a story, it seems like. She is in way over her head all the time and is about to die all the time. So let's see if today is her downfall. I really hope not.
Speaking of that, I'm curious as to how many hit points Olive has as we begin the session.
I think it doubled last time. And then I got +1, so I have 7 hit points.
Ooh, 7 hit points. And how about Mr. Claude? How many hit points is Mr. Claude starting this session at?
He is currently untouched at 28, I think. No, 25, sorry, 25.
25. And Kiyo, how many hit points do you have?
A still untouched 32 of 32.
I love it. Yes, and I'm
Jeanette's whole goal now is to just make me take damage.
No.
Oh, Claude accidentally misfires and hits the nearest ally.
Well, if you remember last session, there was a worry about somebody getting shot by accident, as you all had heard that Roop, the local undertaker for the town of Stillwater, had left the town limits on horseback, heading out through the pass towards Santa Rosita in a complete, panic over having heard that there were more walking dead that had been spotted in the pass over the last couple days. Because he's been spending all of his time since the dead started rising just trying to get them back in the ground. He actually has taken this very personally, that people that he once buried and put to rest have not stayed that way, and it's not supposed to work that way, and it is not sitting well with him. And he seems to have had some kind of breakdown over the situation. So the group of you, I believe in Kiyo's carriage, headed out to the pass to go find Roop and try to...
No, I don't think we did. No,
you took your horses. You took your horses.
Took the horses
because
my carriage I just had used to ferry everyone back.
That's true. So you took your horses and you followed Roop's trail out through the pass, and you eventually caught up with him. But he was in quite the state, and you all ended up having to try to talk him down as he was waving a gun around, and he didn't seem to recognize whether you all were friends or foes. And at the last second, Claude, you managed to tackle Roop to the ground and you kind of have him pinned. The two of you are kind of on the ground, sort of. You have him pinned. His gun, you managed to get him to let it loose, and you kicked it away, so it kind of has slid away into the sand and the dirt, and it's a little ways away, but out of his reach. Managed to make sure that it did not accidentally fire and shoot any of you or Roop himself. And we're just about to take a sigh of relief that you had de-escalated the situation when a voice from behind you on the slope where you had left your horses a little ways back greeted you. And it's a familiar voice to both Kiyo and Olive. You've heard it in passing here and there in town, but it was a voice of Hiram, the kind of spinny, creepy, scarecrow-looking prospector who has just been wandering around town, really sort of weirding people out for a while, especially since you've been in town. And he's standing on the slope. He's looking down at you, and in one hand, he held what you, Kiyo and Olive, recognized as the beam weapon that Olive had taken one off one of the serpent people in the caves. And in his left hand, he held the egg-shaped device that you're pretty sure creates some kind of protective bubble. And he was just staring down at all of you in that moment. And that was where we ended. So as he looks down the slope at you, and he sees Kiyo standing with her shotgun loaded, Olive standing a few steps away from the pile that is Claude and Roop, and Roop kind of he can't see this because his face is kind of turned away, and Claude, you're on top of him. You got him tangled up. Hiram just sort of presses his thumb down on the object in his left hand for just a beat or two. And there's kind of a hissing sound to it. And then you see this sort of liquid kind of bubble out of it and just kind of crawl up his arm and surround him. So Claude.
What in the devil?
As you watch this happen, you are pretty quick on your feet. Usually, currently you're not on your feet, but generally you're pretty quick on your feet. So you are probably the fastest to react to the sight of a newcomer. What do you want to do? You also have this other fellow that you're kind of trying to hold on to.
Now looky here. We're not looking for any trouble here. This fella right here seemed to have gotten a little loopy. Maybe I had a little bit too much whiskey back in town. We don't want any trouble. Apparently some other crazy things are going on around town, but I don't want to be a part of it. I say to him.
His eyes flick to where you're tangled up with Roop, and he smiles, and he says, "It's not as personal with you. You didn't get in the way of things. Like them." And his eyes flicker over Kiyo and Olive. Do you do anything else in that moment, or do you wait to see what he does?
I think my main issue at the moment, because Kiyo's shown they can more than handle themselves, is making sure that this guy who's stir crazy or whatever doesn't get up and start shooting again. So I'm just going to keep him down.
All right. So at this point, the little device he held in his left hand is completely gone, but there's this hazy sort of kind of covering over him. Like you can kind of see that this material that came out of it just sort of covered him all the way over. So it makes him kind of appear like he's standing, when it's really hot out and you get that haze. And he looks back, looking between Olive and Kiyo, and his eyes kind of settle on you, Kiyo. And he says, "You're really the biggest problem. I think I should deal with you first." And as he says that, he is going to... Where's my character sheet for him? Yes.
Callie's look of worry.
No, I'm just thinking stupid shit.
What's new?
Well, I mean, that's fair. All right.
That's just your whole thing of Olive is, how can I do the stupidest shit as quick as possible?
That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. I hate it.
Just whatever you do, Callie, don't go for the famous Shadowrun melee build. I don't know if anyone else is going to get that joke but me and maybe Hera if she would be watching.
No. I will say, Callie, I noticed you're not in Roll20. I did kind of put a grid up a little bit just to give you a little more spatial idea of where people are standing in terms of each other.
Okay. I'll mute myself because I don't know how Roll20 acts weird for me, so I'm
Roll20 is always acting weird.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, I'll just explain where you stand and stuff like that. So no worries. But so Hiram focuses in on you, Kiyo, and he is going to... You see with the empty left hand now that device is no longer there, he kind of pulls his hand back and he mutters to himself, and you can't understand, like, he's not speaking English when he does, but he balls the left hand into a fist and he punches in your direction, but he's standing like 30 or so feet from you when he does. But as he punches outward with the fist, you watch as this energy wave seems to come off the edge of his fist as he appears to cast some kind of magic in your direction. And he is going to spend 4 magic points on this out of his magic pool. And let's see. I need you to roll me a con roll, and you're trying for a hard success.
Okay. Con roll.
So you're looking for...
how does a 3 over 70 do? Yeah.
That's probably more of an extreme success.
That is a very extreme success.
Okay, let me see what happens there. So he spent 4 points. Oops. So just because I want to know how much it is. All right. So what is your size, Kiyo?
90.
That's right. You're tiny but mighty. I forget that all the time. All right. So let's see.
That moment when you're like, oh shit, that's right. Vex is ridiculously massive just by being small.
That's true. All right. So you are... So this force impacts you, and you feel like you have to plant your feet as solidly as you can, and sort of like it's almost like getting hit by a wagon coming through or something, and it's only the sheer like muscle of your body and your control over your body and how much practice you've taken in like perfecting your physicality that you are not, first of all, pushed away, and second of all, knocked unconscious by this. Like, you think somebody with lesser fortitude,
Constitution and size.
Yep, lesser fortitude, probably this could have knocked them out very easily, because it's literally like being bowled over by a wagon coming through at full speed. But you stand your ground, and Hiram looks a little surprised by this fact, and maybe not altogether happy. But in that moment, Olive, you're standing about 5 or 10 feet from where this happens. You feel this force kind of hit Kiyo, and your hair kind of blasts back from it a little bit too. But Kiyo seems like she is okay in that moment. So what would you want to do?
Gonna go. I'm trying not to be stupid, but that's the only thing that comes to my mind. How far away is he? Like,
He's
can I get
about
to him?
35 feet away from where you're standing.
Whatever. I'm gonna tackle him.
Whoa!
Leroy!
All right. So, Olive, you just rush past Kiyo and the prone figures of Roop and Claude and head for Hiram?
Yep.
All right. So, you're gonna run at him and you're attempting to tackle him. So this is going to be, so as you do and you get up close to him, he is going to, he'll attempt to fight back on this. So as you come at him, he is going to attempt to fight back. So go ahead and roll your fighting brawl to attack him.
Do I have that?
You should have something in it. It's a minimum of 25% for fighting brawl, I believe.
Okay. Let me check. I have it up, but I also have a million things up. Alright. I don't have anything in it, so.
So you're looking for a 25 to get a success on your roll.
I got a 15.
Okay, so a 15, so that's a success. That's one level of success. So he attempts to fight back with his fighting brawl. So basically he's trying to sucker punch you to stop you from tackling him. But unfortunately for him, he swings and you... How do you grab? Because his swing is just not going to hit.
I grab him from, I duck under his arm, probably, and then I grab him from the middle, and I use, like, what's left of my might that I have, and, like, I try to get him to the ground.
All right, so yes, the two of you go down in a heap, much like Claude and Roop. So, Kiyo, at this moment, there is a pile of a Roop and a Claude, and a pile of a Hiram and an Olive, and you are the only person standing, even though you just got hit by a wagon. So... As they go down, Roop is still thrashing under the weight of Claude and not getting any purchase to get back up. He kind of tries to shove against you a little bit, Claude. Let's see. What is Claude's strength?
My strength? Let's see here. 55. Do I need to roll?
Nope, not at all. He shoves against you, still in a panic, but you are holding him fast, and he is unable to pull himself free from you. So, Kiyo, as you stand there, what would you like to do? Your hair is kind of blown back and windswept now. What are you doing?
Well, there's only one thing I really can do. Kiyo is gonna walk over to Root, not Root, Hiram, with Olive still on the ground.
Olive is entangled with Hiram, like they're in a heap, the two of them on the ground together.
So I'll move myself to about there. Would it be possible to kind of... This is going to sound funny, but would it be possible to kind of stop them from moving? Like, kind of put a foot down to stop them from thrashing around so much?
I would say, if you want to roll me, let's see. I'm going to say this is going to be probably a dex check, because Hiram is fighting against Olive on top of him, so they're kind of almost in a wrestling match. She hasn't pinned him completely, but she's got him on the ground. So you have to kind of see if you can get your foot on him to stop him from moving.
I managed to get exactly 25.
Okay, that is a success. So you put your foot on him, and he stops fighting with Olive, and his eyes flick up to you.
And then I put my shotgun into his mouth. I'm not going to shoot it. I'm just going to point it at it, because I don't think I can shoot with that me having done the stopping them fighting thing.
Yeah, and also, it's pretty close quarters with your friend right on top of him. So he stares at the barrel of your shotgun.
She's going to just still put it point blank at him right now.
Mm-hmm. He's staring at it, looking up at you.
And that'll be my turn, so I can't do anything more.
All right, so as you stare down the barrel of your shotgun at him, and Olive, you're kind of got his shoulders down, and this shotgun is kind of over your shoulder, pointed at him, and Kiyo's kind of standing above you. I'll say that it's Claude who notices. Claude, to your left and right, as you're pinning Root to the ground, you see the dirt start to move. And then you see a bony hand come out of a dirt pile. And then another hand come out of a dirt pile. And you see it start pulling itself up. And then on the other side, you see two more of these starting to pull themselves free. And you realize that these skeletal remains are pulling themselves out of the dirt. It seems that the ruckus has disturbed their slumber. And they're coming to see what's going on. So they pull themselves free and start shambling toward the noise and things that are going on. So off to your side, a skeletal figure shambles in your direction. And then from behind, two more shamble in the direction of Olive and Kiyo. The other two have to kind of shamble a little further. But Claude, this one kind of comes right up behind you. And is this the first time you've seen a walking skeleton, Claude?
A walking skeleton, yes, but not undead.
All right.
So if this is a different creature and I got to roll differently for that, I have not seen a skeleton before. No.
Nope, you should be good. If you've already seen one, you're fine.
Okay.
It's just startling to watch them actually pull themselves out of the ground. And so this one is going to shamble up to you, and it just tries to sort of slash at your face with the extended fingers of its bony hand. So, in this instance, since it's in melee range with you, if you wanted to let go of Roop and either try to dodge the attack if it hits you, or even fight back and try to hit it instead, you do have options. I will roll to see if it would be successful at hitting you, and then you can decide what you want to do. Okay. So, apparently you don't have to worry. It slashes, and Roop pulls it one in a direction opposite to the slash and sort of pulls you out of the way, but just barely.
Okay, well, I still definitely let him go,
Okay.
and I tell him, "Get out of here! Get back to town!"
He rolls over when you let go and looks.
If I can, I think he had a gun on him. Could I take his gun before
You
then?
kicked it. It's out of his reach. You kicked it into the dirt away from him when you
Okay.
when you tackled him.
That's right.
And he rolls over to sort of engage you again for just a moment, but sees over your shoulder this skeletal figure, and he just eyes go bug wide again, and he's like, no, and he just starts backpedaling away from it. So Roop is
if I can
freaked
I
out.
shoot the one that tried attacking me? Or
so-
I probably can't.
Well, nope. So it didn't hit you on its turn, so now it is your turn.
Okay, so letting go wasn't part of my
No,
stuff.
letting go is just kind of a free thing. Like you're giving up the grapple. That's not part of your turn.
Okay, I'll do the classic cowboy turn around 180, the revolver
All right.
at it. As I'm also stumbling to get up. I never remember which one of these two buttons.
It's
but
the
here we go.
green. The green will do a single shot.
Oh, of course.
Wow. All right. So, very nice. So that's going to be, it's an extreme. So that is going to be, where's my book?
I am using the 36 Colt Police revolver.
All right.
Let me roll the damage for that.
Well, actually, you don't have to roll. I believe what you get for damage is going to be max.
Oh, it's D8 and a D4.
Yeah, let me see here.
Oh, here's Small Cat. Hello, Small Cat.
Hey, small cat. So you get... Aha. All right. So extreme level of success, max damage plus max damage bonus. Max damage plus max damage bonus plus roll your weapon damage, just because this is impaling. This is a bullet. This is impaling. So max damage plus max damage bonus, and then roll your weapon damage. So you rolled a 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what is the max on your gun? Like, what is your? It does a D8.
A D8 and a D4.
So 12 and 5. So you do. All right. So you shatter this thing's skull with a shot from your weapon.
Okay, I like to think that was more of like as a reactionary thing, because I think I still had my gun in my hand from before.
Mm-hmm.
And if possible, as I'm stumbling to get up, I actually might drop that gun into panic and pull out my Remington 41.
Okay.
And let's see. It's still standing?
No.
Or did it blow
nope.
to pieces?
You
Okay.
you did enough damage to blow it apart in one shot.
Okay, I'm going to... I don't know how far I can move. How many squares would you think would be fine?
What's your movement
4?
rate?
I'm pretty fast because my dex is 4. It's 8.
Yeah, so you could. I'd say you could move up to 8 squares.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm just gonna move over here because it would give me a better vantage point of the other ones.
All right. So you move over there, and let's get rid of this one. Roop has backpedaled and is crawling away, and then Hiram. All right. So Hiram is on the ground. He's got a shotgun pointed at him from Kiyo. Maybe one of his least favorite people.
I am honored.
Let's see here. So Hiram is going to... Well. Well, he doesn't like this at all. So, he is going to spend 5 magic points. Let me tell you, he doesn't have a lot left after that. So he's really,
I'm proud of what I've done.
Yes. So he is going to again mutter these words in a language that you don't understand. And then he thrusts his fist in your direction, Kiyo. So I need another con roll. And I need to roll.
He completely avoids me.
Yeah, he's more interested in getting Kiyo out of the way first.
So it's a con roll. I got a 40. So 2 degree, or 40, 50, 60, 70. 3 degrees of success.
All right, so your con is 70, right?
Yeah.
All right,
And I got a 40, so 3 degrees.
All right, so let me see. Is that enough for a hard success on a 70? Let's see. You're looking for at least half value. So you would have needed a 35 for a hard success, Kiyo.
So close.
Very close. I'm going to remind you, because we haven't played in a while.
Oh, yeah, I have luck points I can spend.
I just, I figure I'll remind you.
I might as well. I haven't spent any luck points. I'm going to spend 5 luck points to make it exactly what I need to succeed, the 35.
All right, so you, and how many luck do you have left now?
42.
Well, you still have quite a bit of luck.
Jeanette, this is the first time I've had to spend luck points.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
We're gonna get there, exactly.
All right, so this powerful blast hits you again, and you again manage to fight back against it, and aren't thrown away from the epicenter of it or knocked unconscious by it. And once again, Olive, you feel the force of this, and honestly are probably thankful that it's not being directed in your direction, because you don't know how Kiyo is not just laid out flat from this pressure.
How are you doing that?
Hiram looks from Olive to Kiyo, is like, I'd like to know the same.
Kiyo just laughs.
So Olive, in that moment, you're still sitting on top of him with your arms on his shoulders. He still has that beam weapon in his right hand. His left hand is still free. He still is shimmery. And you can feel it too as you're pinning him. It's kind of strange because you have your hands on his shoulders, but you can even see that your hands are about an inch actually off his physical shoulders. So you're pressing on whatever this weird material is. And it's got a little bit of give to it, but it's pretty solid.
Kiyo, can I speak on as a free action?
Sure.
Kiyo will say, all of you might want to move.
Olive, also, while this is happening, just make me a spot roll, please.
Me?
Yes.
Is there any other olives?
I didn't hear. I didn't. So hang on, let me look and see what my spot is.
I'm getting from his reactions the "why won't you die, nanomachine son" kind of response here.
Oh, I got a 4.
Wow.
Out of 50.
Okay, great. So Olive, as this blast hits Kiyo, and you're still trying to pin Hiram, you sort of look over your shoulder at Kiyo, kind of taking in that she's still standing and isn't okay. You realize that there are 2 skeletal figures right behind the 2 of you, quickly approaching Kiyo's back. And Kiyo has been focused on Hiram and has not noticed them coming up behind just yet. So you have Hiram on the ground, Kiyo over your shoulder, and 2 friends approaching from behind.
Yo, Bones! I'll jump.
Boy.
I'll jump off of Hiram, and I will. Why do I think this stupid as shit? Can I try to like punch its head off.
Oh, you want to punch a skeleton?
Yeah.
Sure, you can try to punch him. You are gonna roll with one penalty die, so that means you roll an extra tens dice, and you take the, so if you roll a 10 and a 20, you take the higher number, the 20. So there's a bigger chance of not succeeding.
It's advantage. It's disadvantage.
It's disadvantage, basically. Yes. Speaking of, Kiyo and Olive both have 2 advantages from donations still on the overlay. I completely forgot. I just noticed them.
I'm scared. Here we go. That's well, for the not the not disadvantage, it was be a 19. But on the disadvantage, it is a 39.
And what is your fighting brawl?
A 25.
All right, so, it is going to attempt, basically, since you jumped up and kind of got right up in its grill, it attempts to, fight back and take a swing at you. So... Oh, ow. Okay.
Of course you roll a 1. Of course you do.
I did. I rolled a 1, which in Call of Cthulhu is the best you can roll. So
literal 1% chance.
Literal 1% chance.
Literally a 1% chance, yeah.
1%. All right. So that means that Olive.
Yeah, I saw
is
the damage.
boned.
So, Olive, this thing lashes out at you as you swing and a miss, and let me double check a thing.
You get turned into a skeleton because it criticaled.
Let's see. So. Is 8 hit points less than half your maximum hit points? Yes.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so do you have a major wound?
No.
Okay, great.
I just get a lot of small ones.
All right, so you fall to 0 hit points because you had what, 7?
Yep.
All right, so you fall to 0 hit points, but you don't have a major wound. So Olive is knocked unconscious by this attack from the skeleton. But you're not dying, you're just unconscious.
Okay.
You're not dying, you're just asleep.
So you leap at it and get cold cocked by the skeleton.
It's not a dirt nap, it's just a nap.
In the dirt.
In the sand, there's a difference.
But you hate sand, though. You know, it's coarse.
It gets everywhere.
everything.
And it's going to get everywhere now that you fell in it.
All right, so Olive so Kiyo, Olive yells bones, leaps off of Hiram, who is lying at your feet, and lunges past you and tries to punch this skeleton behind you. And the next thing you see is Olive flop over on the ground at your feet, and her head just kind of lolls back, and she's got like a cut across her face from the bones
She's
of
got
the
a
hand.
boo-boo.
And she just, her eyes roll back, and she just lies there.
Well, Kiyo's seen that look plenty of times.
This is the first time.
No, not from Olive. I'm not talking
Okay.
about Olive. I'm talking in general.
All right, so Olive goes down. Kiyo, what will you do?
The only thing I can do, find out how good Hiram's energy shield with. I'm firing with both barrels.
Oh my.
Hey Hiram, how well does that shield hold up?
It's a very good question.
So,
All right, so you're gonna roll, and we'll see. Roll to see if you hit, and then if you do roll to hit, he's probably gonna try to dodge.
I'm gonna roll both attacks. You want me to do that at the same time?
Sure.
So that's a 1.
Oh my
And
god.
a 5.
Okay. Okay.
How well does his shield hold up?
That's a good question. Well, let's see. He is.
Oh, also, and
That's double
little-
crit, isn't it?
It's not good. Yeah. What is your
my gun skill is my fighting my firearms are S is an 80.
All right. So one is a critical and one is a extreme success.
All right.
Because it's lower than a 5th. So now, but he does try his dodge because he said he was gonna. Well, it would have been good. He would have succeeded, except that your level of success is much better than his. So, how much damage do you do? Let's see. So on extreme success, max damage plus.
Oh, there you are. You're...
What? Oh, did I freeze? Am I here? Oh, did I get kicked? Hang on.
And she's back.
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. Your stream's down, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Oh, it's coming back up now.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that... All right. So max damage plus what for the crit?
Hold on, let's make sure we're back online.
Okay.
There we go. It looks like we're back. All right, sorry about that. Apparently my internet decided to boot me and come back. Oh, might do it again. Yep, there goes. What is going on? Can you guys still hear me? Nope, you're frozen too. 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. We have Xfinity here. This is a thing.
I need to grab more D6s.
Yep, give me a second. So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, let me check my stream again.
Once the ad breaks over, I can tell you.
Oh, I hate ad breaks. It's tempting to reconnect. It says reconnecting. All right, it should be coming back up in a second. Hopefully, we don't have another brownout.
Fingers crossed.
It's Comcast. It does that.
Okay, it says you're live now.
Yep. All right, should be back. Hopefully.
Yep, we're back.
Hopefully, we don't have that problem happen again. Lovely internet issues are always fun. All right, so Kiyo shot with 2 barrels of the shotgun. Let's see here.
Hard success and a critical. Yeah.
Indeed. So they're both considered an extreme. So the damage is going to be max damage plus max damage bonus for the weapon, and then roll a damage die for each of the shots. So basically...
So max damage for both shots and max damage bonus for both shots?
So yeah, so you take whatever the damage dice is for the gun,
Yep.
maximize the dice, and then if you get the damage bonus, also maximize the damage bonus. So what is your dice for your shotgun?
D6.
Just a D6?
Sorry, it's 4d6.
Okay, so 40. So God, 24.
So 46 times. So are both of the so you said for both shots it's the max damage, right? Or just for the one?
So it's you got an extreme success on the second shot as well.
Okay. So it's the same as a crit, pretty much, or?
Yep. So then you want to roll 4d6 2 times.
Okay, so it's max plus the double rolled. All right. Oh my God, I feel sorry because this might actually explode Hiram. Come on. Sorry.
No worries.
+6, +6.
Callie was doing the same thing and Curse Strahd. It's fine.
So that'll do 97 damage
Total?
total.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I don't also roll my damage bonus as well with this.
No, you just roll for whatever the guns bonus, the guns damage would be. So let me see here.
So that'll be 87 damage total. Or 97 damage total.
All right. So.
How much damage does that gun do?
46 damage. Oh, sorry, hold on. 46 plus 2. So that would also deal 101 damage. Actually, except for I have to add the +2 to it.
So is that how many pieces his head's in?
Well, it shatters his shield for sure. And then, let me see here.
I'd be shocked if that shield lasted that shot.
Right. Let's see.
I'd be like, holy shit, how did you anticipate I do 100 damage in a round? Because I did not expect to do 100 damage in a round.
Yeah, neither did I. But, you know, two extreme or better shots. What are you going to do? All right. So, I have a flowchart for damage in combat, just to keep track. So it says, so we follow this. A character takes damage from a single wound. The options are it takes less than half its maximum hit points, something happens. It takes equal to or more than half its maximum hit points, something happens. Damage is more than maximum hit points. The little finger points to the next box for that one, because this is obviously more than his hit points. And there's a little gravestone with a cross, and it says death. Just want you all to know specifically what my flowchart tells us. So.
Thank you, flowchart.
Yes, flowcharts are very important.
Just says fucked.
Flowcharts are very important. So.
They are ridiculously important.
Hiram used to have a head. Hiram probably doesn't have a head or much of an upper torso at this point. And as Hiram kind of explodes and Kiyo and the unconscious form of Olive sort of get covered in parts of Hiram, Hiram starts to change. His body starts to shift. His skin starts to take on a very scaly quality. His lower half, sort of the legs kind of meld together and sort of become like a snake tail. And, but he's dead. Kiyo, you are very sure that he is very dead. And you think that if he still had a head, it would probably look a lot like one of the snake people that you've dealt with. But you can't really tell because there's not enough of it to tell. So, after you shoot Hiram and kill him...
Holy shit.
The two skeletons, seeing as Olive is now unconscious, they turn their attention, Kiyo, to you. So, these two walking dead wander up, and the first one is going to try to claw and bite at you.
All right.
But it sort of stumbles over Hiram's legs and is unable to successfully claw you. The second one, however, does come up, and you feel its bony fingers start to gain ground. So you can either you could attempt to fight back as it does this and try to punch it, or you could try to dodge the attack and see if you get a better level of success. What would you, or you can just take you could take the claw attack.
I have a decision here to make, because I could dodge, and I can continue to try to preserve my undamaged streak.
It's true.
It is a point of pride at this point.
Unkillable.
I have to dodge. I
Holy
try to fight
shit.
back, but I feel like I'm better off not fighting back and saving my ability to fight back when I get my actual other weapon out.
All right, so if you dodge, it means like your next turn you'll just you won't be able to attack because you've jumped
Yeah.
out of the way basically. But go ahead and roll a dodge roll.
That's a 14.
What is your dodge normally? What's your
Not. Oh no, I thought it was 90, but no, that's my charm. My dodge is 80.
Your dodge is 80 and you rolled a
Yes.
14.
Yes.
Okay, well, they got a hard success. You got an extreme success because that is it. That is a fifth or better of the value. So, Kiyo, defender. You managed to dodge the claws and you do not take damage. So, you are missed by the first one, and the second one, you sort of grab hold of the forearm and pull it away before it can hurt you. That is the two skeletons. So, Claude, you are standing a little ways off from the mayhem that has just ensued. You have watched as Kiyo kills Hiram, and you see Olive lying in the sand, not moving, and Kiyo has two of these skeletal figures on her. What do you want to do?
Okay. Are there rules for shooting into melee?
Let's see here.
Because I'm definitely going to fire at one of the skeletons, but they're both in melee with Kiyo.
I think...
Gotta love Call of Cthulhu rules.
All right, so you firing into melee is you're gonna have a penalty die.
Okay, so this will be the purple one.
Yep,
So
and you would take the yep. So you fire into the area where Kiyo is with the skeleton, but the shot goes wide.
and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I can delete Hiram off of here. Let's see. Olive is unconscious. Does anything have to happen for Olive? Unconscious. Nope. Currently, you're just, Olive, you have no idea what's happening. Oh, hang on. I'm going to disappear again for a second, I think. I really hate this thing.
Hey, welcome back.
This Comcast is killing me, man. Hang
Internet
on.
popping in and out, I understand.
It's just so ridiculous to pay what you pay for internet and then have it do this. I'm waiting for the stream to kick back in.
Yeah, that's a bit ridiculous to me too.
All right, it's reconnecting again.
It just says it's live for me. Excuse me.
Well, at least Olive didn't take that amount of damage.
Right. All right, it says it's starting back up again.
Nice, still young.
It'd just be red mist in Olive's boots.
Hey, Olive's in Olive's
At least she remembered her boots.
at 0 hit points.
Yeah, at least she remembered her boots this time though, so
All right, so Olive's
you forget
unconscious.
your boots one time and
Yeah, it's a thing. So
Get your boots one time.
Roop is running away, screaming. Kiyo, you have 2 skeletons and an unconscious Olive. What do you want to do?
well, I'm gonna drop my shotgun and pull out my sword.
All right, and I will say, because you did dodge, so you pull out your sword, but you can't attack this turn.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
All right, so the skeletons are going to get another go at you. The first one attempts to... Oh! Success tries to claw at you. So you could try to dodge again, but that would mean that you're not going to get an attack on your turn again.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it just for your meme that you're.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing it. Go for the gold. I got a 7.
All right, so you successfully dodge.
The dice gods are with me.
I call shenanigans on your D100.
I've rolled 2 different D100s. That's the thing too, because I have my Kiyo dice here. So these are my 2 D100s. One's for shooting, one's for dodging.
One's for shooting, one's for tooting.
Exactly.
So, because you dodge the first one, the second skeleton will get a bonus die on its attack.
Mm-hmm.
And you won't be able to dodge again if it hits you, because you've already taken the dodge action. So, bonus die on the attack. Oh, and it still misses. It kind of clatters into the
dice
other
don't
one.
Lie.
But, Kiyo, it does not hit you. So, Claude, we come back around to you. Kiyo is just in melee wrestling with these. You see all of a sudden a sword unsheath as the shotgun drops to the ground. What would you like to do, Claude?
I will move up just a little bit. I moved my character up a little bit, and I'm going to fire again.
All right, one penalty die for firing into melee.
And I fired.
So anyways,
I
fired. I missed.
I actually hit.
You did.
Hey!
You did hit. All right, so you hit.
That's not part of the story.
For 6 points of damage. Oops, I forgot to put down how many.
And then
HP.
I'm trying to remember with firearms, the reload thing, that'd be like a whole turn or something, right? It's essentially a double barrel pistol. All right. Or I gotta like unhinge it and shells come out and I put them back in.
Yeah, so you would use your turn to then.
It's not like a flintlock rifle where it'll take me a minute.
Right. Let's see. So,
why did I choose this one?
All right, so some of its bones shatter, but it is still standing. But Claude is able to get a shot off on the skeleton closest to him. Olive is still unconscious. She could be roused with a successful first aid check if someone wants to try. But until then, Kiyo.
First aid? Not medicine, first aid?
Or I would say medicine.
Okay, first, I'm much better with first aid. That's why I was just making sure.
That's fair.
I am just as useless in both of those. Kiyo was built to do one thing and one thing only, and it's kick ass.
All right, so let's see.
I feel like I'm a character from a 50s like B movie or something.
So Kiyo, are you going to attack with your sword?
Can I? Because didn't I dodge last turn?
Oh, you did. Okay, so yeah, you're
I'm just stuck in this. This is the one thing I actually have issues with Call of Cthulhu with, is you get stuck in this really terrible loop.
Endless loop of whether or not.
If you're not before them, you're stuck dodging, and there's no way to fix that. Well, there might be actually though if I looked at the rules.
The first one attempts to bite you and is unable to do so, and the second one also is trying to bite at you. I imagine at this point the sword is up and they're chewing on the blade.
Pretty much. Did it miss or did it hit?
Oh, they both missed.
Finally, you can do something.
Yes.
Yes.
And since the rounds are going super quick, it's back to me, right?
It is.
Okay, good. My turn's reloading. That's it.
All right, so comes back around to you, Kiyo.
My turn.
Your turn.
Well, I'm going to attack with my sword.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go for the injured one first.
Okay.
Because I feel like that makes sense to do. That is a 69 out of 80. So
that is a success.
Yeah, it's a standard success.
Yep. So you can roll the damage for the weapon.
All right. Damage for that is where? There it is. 1d8 plus 1 plus my damage bonus. Where's my D8? D8 plus D6. So that'll be a 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of impaling damage.
All right, so, it is still standing.
Wow.
Lot of broken bones and pieces falling off, but still able to stay on its feet. So it will slash at you with its bony fingers once again. Oh, that would be a success. What do you do, Kiyo?
Dodge.
All right, you're gonna attempt to dodge.
I like how it's just like you clear the boss immediately, and then we're just stuck with goons, just doing a little dance.
So I got a 44 over 80.
44 over 80. All right, so you got a success. It got a success. So let me look at my little.
I got a 44, and I have an 80 for dodge.
Right, but that's still a success. It becomes a hard success when you get to half of 80. So 40.
Okay, so it's 4 off of it.
Yeah,
I thought it was for every 10.
Nope.
Because that's how most of the D10 systems do.
It's the value, and then it's the half value, and it's the 1/5 value.
Okay.
I actually have a nifty chart to help me with that now.
That's actually super cool.
I'll have to post it.
I thought it was the same as the what's it called? Greg, what is it called?
I'm
my
not
brain
sure.
is not working. The Warhammers.
Oh yeah, no, it's a little bit different. So
wounding or whatever, involved saves.
No, that's when you make attacks and such in games like Only War. It's for every 10 degrees. Every 10 you succeed the check by is a success thing.
Okay, so because it's a draw, because you both have the same level of success, you dodge successfully.
Yes.
All right, so then its fellow will get a bonus die to its claw attempt on you, and you can't dodge this one. My goodness! The meme continues. It fails.
Yes.
Okay. So Claude, you're just watching this very odd dance between Kiyo and the skeletons, but you have reloaded your weapon.
He mumbles something to himself like, "Boy, can she move? Hot damn!" And he's just like, he's loaded his shot, and he's like, trying to make sure he doesn't hit her. He fires another one.
All right.
Fired.
Once again,
Missed.
bullet goes wide. Kiyo, you are still doing your dance with the undead as they again attempt to claw you. First fellow. Oh, he fumbles. Oh, so he is falling apart. He breaks to pieces. He literally, in its zeal to get to really tear into you, it tears itself apart the rest of the way, and it's no more. So it is gone. But the second one will then try to claw at you. I like that. It fumbled. Wow. But also, it's still gnawing and clawing at the sword. It seems confused by this other appendage that you have that doesn't understand.
At this rate, they're going to make themselves fall apart.
Well, one just did. One just broke itself apart on the sword all on its own. But you don't have to dodge, which means on your next turn you will have an action. Claude, you are reloading?
On this turn.
No. I got one more left in my chamber.
Oh, okay, great. So
and
come
it's my
back
turn
around
now.
to you. No, this is Claude first, because he has one bullet left in the chamber.
No, Claude shot.
It would
they attacked me, and then it's my turn.
Well, no, Claude shot. You couldn't do anything because you had dodged. They got to go.
I thought it was different order than that because they were attacking before I attacked.
I was about to say. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Kiyo's turn.
Because that's why we got Jeanette. That's why we've been stuck in this loop. Because I've been dodging their attacks.
Right, you did. So you just dodged their previous attacks, and you had attacked and got him down to 1.
But Kiyo hadn't this round.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
No, I know. This round she hasn't. Okay. But before we can get to Kiyo,
I'm looking at the thing. Yeah. We've been okay. I get it now.
Yeah. So Claude gets one more shot, and then Kiyo gets to act.
They've been going after me.
Yes.
That's why, Scotty.
Yes.
They've been going after me. I thought they were going before me.
Nope, they actually have a lower dex than Kiyo.
I assumed everything has a higher dex
Nope.
than Kiyo.
They're actually slower than you.
Oh no!
Oh my.
I got a malfunction.
Yes, you do. Let's
Okay.
see.
How do I do malfunctions?
Let us see. Do.
It's probably just a D100. I'm gonna preemptively roll D100, but we'll see.
Why is yours showing 3 different rolls for it?
3 different rolls?
Like on yours, it shows 3 rolls rather than 1 roll, like Jeanette's does.
Well, because he was rolling with a with a penalty die.
Disadvantage die. That's
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I did that roll preemptively in case that's needed.
What was that roll?
20 on the D100. I'm
Okay.
not sure if that will mean anything. Let me double check.
All right, so I'm gonna say so your gun, it jams. So basically, what I'm gonna say is, so your gun jams. So you can
Malfunction.
you're either gonna spend the next 2 turns clearing the jam and reloading, or you can attempt to fire the weapon again on your next turn. But
Either way, he'd need to use his dexterity because he has no shots left in it.
well, no,
Okay.
the shot didn't fire; it jammed
Oh.
in the barrel. So he could attempt to fire it again, but if it doesn't hit, it basically back misfires and he takes damage from the gun kind of blown
Oof.
up in his hand.
I'm not going to bet on that. I whip around my other gun.
That's fair. All right, so
But that'll be next time.
Yep. So Kiyo, we come back to you.
I have an opportunity to slice at this thing, and I'm going to take that opportunity.
You do.
That's a 4.
That sounds like it's an extreme success.
I very much do.
Kiyo,
That is an
stop.
extreme one.
So max damage dice.
Yes.
Plus this, your damage bonus dice
I
is
am
max.
the action hero.
Yep. So it's maximum damage dice, maximum damage bonus dice because this is melee, and then roll the damage dice once.
All right.
All right,
So
all of Kiyo rolled a
8
4 to hit.
plus-
That's what you missed.
Yeah, I rolled another 4. I'm sorry.
And I rolled 100.
There it is. So with all of that, it'll be a 19.
19.
For damage.
All right. So you cleave down and shatter the skull and just chop through the ribcage with your sword and just cleave the skeleton into 2 pieces. And it kind of falls apart, the bones clicking to the ground around you.
I just picture it like dry bones from Mario.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yep, I agree. And then it kind of like the silence kind of comes over again. You can hear the labored breathing of Olive at your feet.
Yeah, I'm running over to Olive.
Okay.
And I attempt first aid, I guess. Rip.
Ooh, a success. All right, so let's
Succeeded.
see. On a successful first aid roll.
It was either a 30% chance with that or 1% chance with medicine.
I think literally, let me check. What's my for first aid? I actually have a 50. I actually have a higher first aid than I thought I did.
Well,
I was about to say, I think the minimum is 30 for first aid.
right. Well, I will
Minimum's
say,
30. Yeah.
Well, Claude, you were able to, you kind of
rip off part of my shirt and bandage her up or something.
Yep, and you kind of and you just kind of gently sort of tap on her face a little bit, and Olive, all of a sudden, like your eyes come open, and Kiyo and Claude are looking at you as you are looking up at the sunny morning sky, and it's suddenly very quiet around you.
And you actually would hear Kiyo reaching down, picking up her shotgun, and reloading it.
Are you okay, little lady?
Yeah. I got punched by a skeleton.
That you did.
It looks like your friend here is good at dancing with the dead, as Claude goes to offer a hand to help you up.
Take your hand.
Try to take her back to Clementine, my horse.
And Olive, you have 1 hit point currently.
Not dead.
Not dead.
Dabs in 1 HP.
You know the song "I'm Still Standing"? That's her theme.
Yep. Yeah, Kiyo will kind of collect her the rest of her weapons, make sure her shotgun isn't filled with sand after dropping it in the sand.
Once I get Olive all situated with the horse and whatnot, I go back and try to get crazy old guy's gun, just because I don't want it just sitting there.
All right, so you get Olive back to the horses. You turn back to go back for Roop's gun. You see Kiyo picking up the shotgun. Kiyo, roll me a luck roll. Let's see how much sand got in that shotgun.
All right, luck.
I never asked for this, so I want to remember to.
Yeah, you don't ask for this very often.
I know, I have to remember to.
I got a 21.
And your luck is
42.
all right. So, yep. Luckily, it does not really have any sand in it. It's fine.
She'll just kind of put it under her one shoulder, brush off the little bit of sand on it.
And as you watch Claude walking toward the gun that Roop dropped, both of you look up and see Roop is still running, heading further into the pass, full run.
Kiyo looks at Claude and just sighs. We should stop him before he gets himself killed.
Okay, is that heading towards town, or is he just running off?
No, he's heading through the pass.
Deeper in?
Yeah, he's still heading in the direction of Santa Rosita.
Kiyo will just go.
We should probably head him off. We should probably head him off at the pass.
Call for her horse to get over to her.
I'll also say that Hiram's what's left of Hiram is still lying on the ground. He does have like a pouch that was slung across his shoulder and some other things.
Over there, she'll just grab the pouch and anything she feels like could be valuable or worth saving.
Okay, so this wouldn't matter that much to Claude, especially since he's the newbie here. He's the greenhorn.
Mm-hmm.
But that crazy thing where like it covered up their hand or whatever, did it like revert back and is just in their hand now?
No,
or?
that it seemed to dissolve into the material and it is gone.
Okay.
Oh, it's very gone.
Yeah,
you did.
Jeanette, I have a question. Like, how much would that shield have absorbed?
Well, it absorbed 10 hit points.
Okay.
It would have done 10 hit points every round for like 5 rounds, but you got through basically his DR.
I'm terrified at what I did. Like, that is genuinely terrifying how much damage I did with that shot.
Point blank shotgun.
Yeah.
That was from what I remember from the pre-made monster stats. That's like a god's damage for like smacking something.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Cthulhu, he's like a greater, but like Dagon or something.
I mean,
anyway.
Jeanette has said as a joke multiple times that Kiyo is the true eldritch horror of this campaign.
It's very likely.
So,
but
at this point, who knows? But yeah, Kiyo will
You know what? Can I roll a sanity for seeing that head get blown off? Because Claude's definitely never seen someone get murdered, let alone in that kind of
sure.
Claude has never seen someone get super deaded like that.
I mean, it just seems to make sense. So
yeah, it's a funny thing because I think everybody but you in this party is a vet from the Civil War. Who
hard success somehow. So okay.
Yeah, Scotty. We literally, I think me, at least me, Olive, and wow, I can't remember his name. Derek's character. Sol, that's his name.
Yep.
We're all veterans, so we have this thing where we don't get bothered by corpses or seeing death happen.
I won't now after this.
Kiyo desensitized you in the most extreme way possible. She just Doom Slayered a head off of a body.
Yep.
Also, Claude, as you come back with Roop's gun and you do get a better look at the body of Hiram.
Was he always this scaly?
Yeah, like you remember you thought he had 2 legs before he got shot. And he didn't have scales that you knew of.
Wait, he has more than 2 legs now?
No, he has a
one leg.
snake tail coming out from where his legs should have been.
So, like, one pant sleeve is just empty?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is just ripped to pieces because...
That's very queer.
I'll let you know more about it when we get back.
Looks at the camera. It's June, motherfuckers. It's quite queer.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, Kiyo will collect the stuff from Hiram, toss it onto her horse, and then hop on herself.
All right, and I will tell you because you know pretty much what these things are from collecting them. You find in Hiram's things. Let's see where
a
is he?
super ray gun that somehow does even more damage than your shotgun.
It's possible. No. So you find. Well, you obviously pick up the beam weapon crystal that he had in his right hand. That's lying a little ways off on the ground.
Oh yeah, actually I didn't. It's funny because I asked you how much the egg crystals do, and I'm like, oh wait, I have 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know how much they do.
You also find.
So a ray crystal.
Yep. Let's see.
What color is it? Because you had color descriptions of all of them.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's the milky size. It's the palm-sized milky crystals, right?
Let's see. I'm gonna double check my notes.
That sounds right, but it's been a long time.
So palm-sized milky white crystal, which is the beam weapon crystal.
Yep, so I got 1 from that.
All right. You also find, in the little bag you pick up, palm-sized grayish stone with a metallic, and crystalline surface finish.
Ooh,
almost reminds you of mica or zinc.
All right. How many of those? Just 1?
Just 1 of those.
And can you just write out what they are? Because I have a terrible memory for that shit. My brain just does not function.
Yeah, you're not sure what that one is or what it does. I don't think you had one of those. You also find... Serum. 12 bottles that have what appears to be, it looks almost like water inside each of them.
12 bottles of water.
Water, question mark.
I just put it in quotes.
Let's see. You find 3 of what you know to be the paralysis grenades, which I believe are the...
Pale green crystals with a 1x4 black mark.
Yep. And then you also find... Yep. Pale green. And then the last one that you find, it's not that, it's... Aha! There are 8 vials of a red-brown liquid.
Gross.
So, Jeanette, what was the one color of the one stone that I hadn't seen yet?
That one is... It's a grayish palm-sized stone, and it's got sort of a metallic and crystalline surface.
I have those. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're the calm crystals,
the
right?
Communication. Yep. Okay. Then yes.
I have 11 of them now.
Well, now you have 11.
I'm like, wait. I think I have a grayish somewhere on my list here.
And the reddish liquid. There's the 8 vials. 6 of them are the same shade of red, and 2 of them are a different shade of red.
Okay, so. All right, put that in subtight for that. There we go.
You can also collect his 44 Colt Army revolver and his 56 Spencer
of course
carbine rifle that he had on his horse.
44 Colt, and what was the other one?
56 Spencer carbine rifle.
56 carbine. All right. There we go. And then yeah, Kiyo will kick her horse to go after him.
All right. Yeah, you I mean, you can easily catch up to him. He's still pretty upset,
Shook.
maybe more so now from seeing more of the skeletons. How do you want to subdue him again? He's unarmed now, which makes it much less dangerous.
I'm gonna pull out my lasso.
Oh lord. All right.
Claude looks at you like you're crazy, but I mean,
It's fine. Just
he
let it
won't.
happen.
He's not gonna try to stop you. So
Olives, like, just let her have her fun.
So,
12 over 20, so just a regular success.
Regular success. So, as Roop is running away, Kiyo successfully swings and lassos him and pins his arms to his side, and he quickly falls over as Kiyo, I assume you wrap the rope around the horn
Tie
of
him
your
up.
saddle.
Yep. Use her one hand, tie him up, and then hop down.
He starts crying out, upset and disturbed, but he is bound pretty well with your rope.
Yeah. Kiyo will, the best way is she's going to hog tie him.
Oh, just roll me a brawl just to successfully kind of tie him up.
Dodge his fists as he's throwing stuff.
Mm-hmm. He's kicking.
37 over 40.
All right, so it's a little difficult. It takes a little
Yeah.
time, but you manage to.
And then I'll just pick him up and put him on the back of my saddle.
I like the image of Kiyo just shoving him up and over onto the saddle.
Well, especially like this tiny 4 foot, like what? I can't remember exactly how tall she is.
Claude would help.
You're a little less than 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm just shy of 5 feet. Just hauling him by herself. And when Claude helps, she'll just give a nod and say, appreciated. Let's get back.
I think you need to get yourself some rest. I say to this fellow. I know he's like screaming lunacy and whatnot.
His screams have gone down to more of just more muttering with an occasional like yell in between.
Okay, Claude feels bad for the guy, so he's just patting a shoulder that's tied up. He gets back to his horse.
All right.
Oh yeah, and the other thing is that you do come across in Hiram's bag is a map of this area. It's got Stillwater on it. It's got a couple it's got like Silver City and John's it's got the ranches and local ranches listed. It's got Knife Cut Mesa kind of detailed on it. And then Santa Rosita is circled on the map.
A mystery. Yeah, she'll just, pretty much all that stuff just stays in the bag.
As we're writing, Claude would say to either of you, so I assume that's not the first snake thing that you've encountered?
Nope.
That's usual in these parts?
I have no clue. I've only been here for a few days.
God.
I just realized how many days it has only been, like, Kiyo has only been a part of the squad for like maybe 4 days.
How long have
We
you
were
been
with-
here looking at Olive?
5 days. If she's been here for 4 days, I've been here for 5 days. Like, I was here a day before. Not even.
Well, if you want, we can head out of this crazy backwater town and head to the casinos.
Fortunately, we have to take care of a bounty as well.
That's why we're here.
Thought you were here for a story.
Flash.
Camera.
The camera flashes to the doctor's office in Stillwater, where a very injured Hank is still unconscious in bed, being tended by both doctors, one of whom is still very distracted and doing experiments on some of the dead bodies that have been brought in, and then Dr. Viola tending more to the patients than the town's doctor is doing, and then we flash back to you on your horses.
I think we should head back to the saloon. I think you all have earned a drink on me.
I think I gotta take a visit to the good doctor and get a little bit more patched up before I do anything else.
I'll make sure to save you a bottle.
Yeah, looking at Olive. Olive is at this point a pretty solid wreck. Like Olive is, you probably Olive have got a pretty decent shiner starting to come in where the skeleton really got you across the side of your head. You're still bandaged up in various places. Like your bandages probably need changing from getting dirty, from getting knocked in the dirt. But yeah, you are feeling very, very worn out and very just physically wrecked at this moment.
I asked Kiyo, like, should I go back and visit the doctor at the camp, or should I just? Because that seemed to patch me up a little bit more, but...
Well, let's leave it to the doctor. I feel like she'd be upset if you went to another one.
Okay.
And also, anyways, I find always the best thing after a good fist fight is a good drink to begin with.
I'm gonna take a nap. And then I sleep on the horse.
Alright, so you ride back towards Stillwater. There is a low rumble under the ground and a slight tremor, though not as bad as some of the ones that you felt before. Claude, it still probably startles you more than it does Kiyo and Olive because they've gotten very used to very heavy duty tremors. But it's not enough to startle your horses, so you don't have to, like, Olive, you might start awake just a little bit and then kind of doze back off to sleep. But you safely ride back into the city limits of Stillwater.
Claude has made it so Olive's hands are perfectly well on her, not on the reins. I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was a specific kind of technique that was for, like, if you went to ride during the night, you could, like, sleep while you're on top of the horse.
Okay, it's probably on the saddle horn.
Yeah, probably.
Holding on. And you see Bob Sosita, the gentleman who runs the livery, as you ride back into town. He looks up from mucking out one of the horse stalls along the side of the livery, and he raises a hand and waves it to you all. Oh, hello again. It looks like you've you've collected Roop. He looks a little worse for wear. Oh my goodness, Miss Archer, you look a right mess. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
She is not fine. She needs to go see the doc.
Yes, please. He quickly comes over. He kind of shoves the shovel into the dirt, stands it up against the wall, and makes his way over and kind of immediately sort of takes the reins of your horse, pulls them over its head, and steadies it, and says, "Please, I'll take your horses and take care of them. You look like well, Miss Kiyo, as always, you look like you're in fine shape. A little bit windswept and dusty, but otherwise fine. And sir, but Miss Olive, I think that you should be abed for at least a week or two at this point. You look terrible."
Look, I'm fine. I don't have time to be sick or hurt. I only am here for...
Oh, you better be making time or you're not going to be getting up next time. Thank you so much for taking care of our horses, and I flip him a nickel.
He catches it and nods.
I will make sure you get some rest. You have no choice in this matter.
Because I'm being silly, I am keeping track, so -1 nickel.
I'm going to go talk to the doctor. I think we have more important things.
Kiyo grabs the back of... If Olive starts walking away, Kiyo grabs the back of her shirt.
We have more important things to worry about.
I will carry you back to the tavern, the saloon myself if I have to.
I want to go see the doctor, get patched up a little bit, maybe get one more hit point, and
What's a
then
hit
I
point?
should be fine.
I don't think you need to be hit anymore.
I think you've been hit plenty, Olive. You just need some rest. You need to relax, calm down, and not do anything foolish. I know that one's the hardest one for you. She says in a very teasing tone.
I'm just really tired, and I
Let's get you some sleep, then.
let me go.
Kiyo will start to pick Olive up.
No.
I'll meet you all at the saloon.
I don't want to be picked up. I want to go see the doctor.
Kiyo picks up Olive.
No, how?
You can roll an opposing strength check to not get picked up.
I am not going to help with any of this. I'm into the saloon. Maybe just to get a glass of water. It's kind of... oh, no, it's been a very eventful morning, but even so, Claude's a gentleman. I don't think he's going to start drinking just yet. Even after that.
I got a 36.
Out
Over
of-
75.
All right, so yours is a hard success. Olive?
I got a 15 out of 45.
Whoa.
Oh,
Shit.
that may do it. Hang on.
That's extreme, isn't it?
That is an
It's
extreme.
like on the border.
Yeah. Because so 45 is a 22. I think that is. Let me look at my chart. Let me look at my chart. Let's go to the chart, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
The chart.
So
Sounds like Wheel of Fortune or something.
So a 45. Let's see. Oh, so that is also it's still a hard success. An extreme success on a 45 would be a 9. However, in a contested roll, the defender wins if you tie. So Olive manages to shove Kiyo away and not get picked up.
I don't shove her away. I'm just like, no.
I think you have to shove a little bit because Kiyo's very adamant about picking you up.
Then I will I'll be like,
Olive does a quick push and sidestep.
I go, you don't happen to have a handkerchief, would you?
Kiyo, well, I assume Kiyo does.
I would probably. It's very common to carry
Yeah.
something like that.
She'll pull one out and hand it to her.
Excuse me for this. I'm trying to get the sand particles out of my nose.
Oh yeah, you get that kind of little dirty discharge,
Thank you.
No problem. She'll just kind of flick it and then put it back into where she was keeping it.
And
Should I go?
Having a handkerchief in this pandemic?
More
Now let's
likely
get you
than
back
you
some.
think.
Let's get you back to get some rest.
Okay.
So do you escort Olive to the doctor's office or to...
Oh yeah. No, I'm escorting her to the saloon.
Oh, okay. So you just take her back and are gonna put her to bed?
She needs some sleep. The doctor's busy tending with someone with much more serious wounds.
I mean, I don't know.
It's just a minor concussion. No, concussions never killed anybody.
Olive has probably some sprains at this point. Yeah, but all right.
I'm gonna go with, since I got minimum in first aid and medicine, I'm probably thinking that as well.
She'll
She
be fine.
Probably just got stirred up. It's whatever.
I mean, I could probably make a first aid to see how well.
Well, at this point, she's been treated
Yeah.
in the field by Claude, so it would be a medicine check. It would take a minimum of at least an hour of.
All right. Yeah, there's no way I'm succeeding a medicine check, so unless I manage to crit on it.
All right, so you all head back
Yeah.
to the saloon, the Sweetwater, and you are greeted by your familiar bartender as he sees you come in. He already starts pouring you your regular drinks. Now that you've been staying a couple days, he knows. And he gives you all a
Around-
once over.
Where's the sun at in the day sky?
It's nighttime, isn't it?
Oh no, it's almost it's a little maybe before 11 a.m. You all left like first,
Yeah, I was about to say it was the morning.
it was
That's
morning
why
when
I'm
you
like,
left.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be willing to pay for water. I'll just get a water. That or something not alcoholic just yet.
Samuel Phibbs it kind of raises an eyebrow when you want a water, but he obliges you and fills you a glass of water. Looks at Olive as he poured a shot of whiskey, changes his mind and pours her a double.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leans in as he slides it over to you and says, "Don't tell the good doctor I gave that to you because I know how she is about your drinking."
Why would I tell her? I pour back.
You look like you need to get yourself to bed or something, miss. I think that, you looked worse for wear when you woke up this morning and left.
That's one thing I can agree on.
I gotta tell you. I was in the war. And this is the hardest thing. I mean, I was a journalist of the war, so it wasn't really, like whatever. But I did.
Cuts to like flashback, and I don't know if you knew about this, but in the Civil War, like Southern nobility or whatever you want to call that equivalent, the rich would have picnics out like on the hill above where the battle's going on to watch it. And I like to think you're like doing your journalism there.
No. Other journalists were on the hill with the rich families. Olive was running through the
trying to
gunfire,
tackle the commander,
trying to get the up close and personal story.
I have a scar underneath my eye from it. I got shot, or grazed with a bullet. So I would say I'm really tired, and
you should get some sleep.
Would like another double, please. He starts pouring you another one, and the gentleman who came in yesterday with the wagon full of goods is sitting at the end of the bar, and he's like, "I'll pay for that one. Hell, yeah, you look like you've had it worse for it today, ma'am."
Thank you.
What'd y'all get yourselves into out there collecting that undertaker that got himself lost? Meanwhile, you left Roop in the good hands of Bob back at the livery.
Yeah, I figured he can deal with him.
Meanwhile, at like the entryway of town, he's just hanging upside down, still hogtied.
The picture just hit the guy in charge of the saddle. He's just picking up the saddle, hanging it with Roop still hanging from the saddle horn.
Roop, you just stay there until you calm down.
Were you going to say something there, Olive?
I was punched pretty bad. And I ate dirt for a while. And I kind of just sat there. That was my day. And I didn't do anything. So I'm going to head up to bed, and I would like another double, please. Just for the bedtime.
He pours you another double.
And I drink it.
And as you put the glass back on the counter, the bar starts to rumble and shake again as another earth tremor is set off. And there's a second where like everybody kind of holds on, and a couple of the skulls that are mounted on the back wall, a couple of them come loose and clatter to the ground. One or two of them break when they hit. And there's a few seconds where the glasses are all chattering, and you see Phibbs behind the bar quickly go and like kind of protect the bottles at the back of the bar so nothing falls off the shelves. And about 25-30 seconds go by of the rumbling before then it slowly calms back down again.
So that was the worst one so far.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
Look, I can't go to sleep when things like this are happening. I thought we dealt with this. I thought it was the thing. But it's 11 in the morning.
Outside in the road, like 3 horses go racing down Main Street unattended to. They're not your horses. They're Maybe
That's
they,
all that matters.
but they run by, and you hear some dogs barking in the distance.
Olive, you look like you're about to die if someone breathes on you the right way.
Or the wrong way.
Look, technically, I probably should have been dead by now, but statistically, I should have been dead by now. But I made it this far, and I think that I would like to go to the doctor and get patched up, and then I can help everybody out. See, I'm thinking a lot clearer with the whiskey in my system.
She says as she maybe staggers slightly on her feet.
All right, now, Miss Archer. Miss Archer.
Mr. Kingsley.
Really good at playing a drunk, I'm just saying.
She just invites Midnight Callie in for a little bit.
I know,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is.
You should know more than anyone. If you're going to be doing a bunch of writing and you're going to be wanting to want this big scoop of yours, you can't be doing it when you're half conscious and barely walking. I think more for your sake than the rest of ours, you should get some rest. Can I try like a fast talk on you or something? I don't even know what that'd be.
You could try like a persuasion, fast talk. Try to convince Olive.
Would it be like a...
Yeah, persuade or fast talk. I don't care either. I'll go persuade.
Ooh. Claude
I'm good at both. So
Claude is making a lot of sense. Olive. A lot of sense.
And I mean, that's funny. That's ironic considering how much sense he's lost since he's came here.
all the sense I can make back.
You're making a lot of sense, money man. I don't want to listen to it.
Making a lot of sense, money man. That might be the best line I've ever heard from you, Callie.
Oh man, that's hard.
You've had some damn good lines. That's the biggest problem. You've had some damn good lines.
Claude is gonna start walking Olive up and like signal Kiyo to come with because he doesn't know where her room's at.
Yeah, Kiyo will stand up, take her a drink.
And he's gonna start talking with you because he's dealt with drunks before, and you're super out of it, and also probably the buzz is kicking in pretty good at this point. And he's just like, so what exactly are you thinking of writing for this story here? Are you going to be writing about the snake people and stuff? And, just like trying to get you to like think about something other than me trying to take you to your bed by the time we get there.
When I got to this town, everybody was talking about fireworks.
Fireworks?
I went to barefoot. I went to Mr. Lee's house, and he didn't have fireworks, and my foot hurt.
You don't say. A plus on your drunk ramble.
Yeah, but I think I lose it like halfway through. As he's taking me to bed, I'm just like, at the end, I'm like, and that's why Flareon is.
And at that point, like you're like, it pans out, and it was like focused on your face before, but when it pans out, you're like in bed, and like Kiyo's like putting the covers on you.
The door slowly shuts, and Kiyo makes sure you're locked in your room for the night.
You're tucked in.
It's 11 in the morning.
Yeah.
I know. But you need a good night's sleep.
You just had 2 double shots of whiskey and almost
Three
died.
double shots.
3 double shots of whiskey and almost died. You didn't even have breakfast. You are out. I don't care how heavyweight you are out.
So,
and then Kiyo is going to kind of take a seat at at Olive's door.
Okay.
And just spend spend some time sitting there, keeping an ear out just to be safe while she cleans her guns.
Claude's gonna go back downstairs, I guess.
Spend some time
It's
in.
rude for. I'm sorry, because it's the era, but rude for a gentleman to be hanging around a lady this long, especially if she's trying to get some sleep and he's not betrothed or whatever. You know.
Claude, would you plan to do anything else during the course of the day, or are you gonna just spend some time?
I'm mostly gonna relax at the saloon.
Okay.
But also might take a little stroll around town just to see what the hell's going on.
That's fair. So we will definitely do you strolling about. I think we'll save that for next time. But I will say that at some point during the course of that afternoon, the good doctor, Viola Markward, would pop back into the saloon just even for a change of clothes and to freshen up.
Bang! No, I'm kidding. Okay.
And yeah, and hearing that Olive once again may be in need of some medical attention, especially as she crosses Kiyo's path in the hallway and inquires as to why Kiyo is sitting outside of Olive's room for in this early part of the afternoon. She will go in and just attempt. She'll spend about an hour kind of caring for Olive and checking her wounds and changing any bandages and things that Olive already has. So I'm gonna roll a medicine check.
If you fumble, I swear.
Oh no, I got a success. So
Snaps arm.
Oh, I was thinking just cuts the wrong artery
well, you know,
somehow, and it's like, why are you cutting into the arm?
Why are we cutting arteries to people?
Olive
Why are
wakes,
you using a knife?
Olive wakes up and
Just the
says,
fumble.
"No, I still need that."
You're not a real doctor.
No, it's
Yeah.
medieval times. They're getting the bad blood out.
This man didn't go to medical school.
Well, I want to see your credentials first. All right, so medicine.
Claude would definitely ask you at some point, like, how much does the town know about that stuff that we just witnessed this morning?
Kiyo would more or less say, they know about the dead. Don't think they know about the snake people yet.
Claude's still like a little bit in disbelief that this is like even happening, but he's
Probably also Kiyo would
Going
have,
with
while they rode back, probably Kiyo would have told Claude about their excursion into the snake people base.
oh, there's more of them snakes.
Not anymore.
Kiyo,
Not after what we did to them.
I mean, Olive, you get one more hit point back from the medicine treatment.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Doubled your
HP.
hit points. Yeah.
Doubled. I don't know if you guys seen it, but this is my how I take it. This is the account of all of the times.
Be
that
all
I've
of the
almost
punching
died.
bag archer.
Yes.
The other thing is Dr. Markwood does tell Kiyo when she comes out of Olive's room that she feels like Olive should take about a week and kind of stay on either light activity or bed rest and take some time to heal because she is in very rough shape at the moment.
Kiyo will nod and say, I'll do my best to make sure of that, doctor, but you know how Kiyo is. You know how Olive is.
I do. Maybe we should just bar the door and not let her out and just put her meals in when it's time to feed her.
I feel like that might be a little
Get
harsh.
her some good old fashioned 1800s painkiller medicine.
Alcohol?
Oh,
Laudanum.
Just alcohol?
Snake oil?
No. Laudanum.
Mercury?
So, but that is the doctor's recommendation that she feels that Olive does need, to spend at least 4 to 7 days convalescing to really
Kiyo's
get back
not
to
going to
feel
disagree
better.
there at all.
what am I
But
gonna
Kiyo-
do for 4 to 7 days?
Stay in bed.
Write about what you've been through so far. You have plenty of time to put your thoughts into words. So far, I haven't been seeing you doing much of the journalist thing and doing more of the jumping into danger kind of thing. Let's say this conversation happens at some point.
Right.
Uh,
But that can be a decision for the next day when we come back, because I think that we will call it for today. With everyone having survived their encounter with Hiram, except Hiram himself.
Yeah, he's uber dead.
He's uber dead. Also,
if you would allow us to look behind the screen, even without the shield thing, how many hit points did he have?
oh gosh, he had less than 20 hit points.
So not only did I uber
four
dead him,
times.
I not only did I just mega kill him, I super mega killed him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
He did not stand a chance with a point blank shot. 2 from a double barrel shotgun with both shots fired directly point blank.
Yeah, I did drop a massive damage shot there.
You did.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck
That
it,
one's going to be
drop-
pretty much almost impossible to beat.
Not
I
to
don't-
mention the fact that you withstood 2 spells that
I
if
am-
you
I am-
failed, he should have knocked you unconscious.
Kiyo is just that badass.
Apparently.
So, I mean,
What?
so 2 points where you could have been completely taken out of the action to begin with. You survived both and managed to get right up to him with a shotgun. Also, Olive tackling him was wild.
Okay, real quick before we end. Claude has proficiency in psychology, and if I remember right from the older editions, I don't know if you can do that in the newer Call of Cthulhu, but I can roll psychology for someone else. And since Olive's going to be needing to take a week break, I think it was like a week for each check, and I
Yeah.
could try to get some sanity back.
Let's see.
Of course, I can't do it to myself.
Right, but you could try to help another player. Let's see.
Yeah, and Kiyo seems fine. Kiyo seems invincible, really. But Olive probably has a bit more than, especially since she kept mentioning about, oh yeah, Civil War. Yeah, I've been in Civil War. That makes it fine for me to just jump into the balls of death.
Yeah, I'd say like
This
if you
character
spent some time.
assassination.
I'd say if you spent like if Olive decides to take the week, and if you spent time sort of discussing things, I would say at the end of the week she could roll to gain back some sanity.
Okay, yeah, we won't do that now. It's just something
She
I was
needs
thinking
as
of
much
for
of
next
that
time.
as she can get. She has limited amounts of that.
What is Olive's sanity currently?
it's not bad.
Is it in the 20s?
No.
Okay, that's not bad.
I've only lost 6 sanity, so I've got 44.
Oh, nice.
Well, I could make you more sane than from before this adventure. Eventually, I don't think from one check. But I think one check's like a D4 sanity points or something.
Could I do the same? Because I have psychology. Could I do it too?
Are you two? You're gonna go back and forth and have like a just a jam session, get each other's heads on
Yeah,
straight.
just a psychology jam session.
You know what that could be, especially since we're out in the West and therapists don't really exist. We're at the bar and we're just drinking and talking.
It's true.
That's therapy.
It is
Yeah.
therapy.
It
You
is.
just drink enough to forget what your problems were.
Also, Olive, you still have those penalties I gave you, right?
Yep, I have it written down.
I will say that the next day, if you spend the night's rest, and the next day, those penalties you got from something that happened, they do go away. So your head, you kind of like your head clears and like you don't feel that fogginess and that headachy feeling. You have a headache from getting hit in the head, but not the same as from whatever weird thing was going on for a day or so.
Not sinuses groggy.
Mm.
I really got 18 dollars off of you or something, because it says I had 18 before, now I have 36.
What?
I think I bet $1.
Yeah, I thought you bet $1.
Really?
Did you?
Yeah, I've been keeping
Yeah.
track. It's $1. I've
Callie,
lost from
you
that.
you bet my dollar in one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, you.
You're like, Kiyo, can I have $1? Kiyo's like, sure.
I passed Callie. I don't know what the hell this means. Don't write shit that I don't know what it means.
Oh boy, Midnight Callie's coming early.
It's true.
If anyone's willing, well, actually, no. I'll save this for next time. Sorry.
All right, so sounds good. So yeah, Olive is getting at least a night's bed rest. We'll see if you can convince her to do more. You've collected a handful of items from Hiram, including a map of the area with Santa Rosita circled in probably it looks like some kind of charcoal pencil.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying.
And I will also say that
Santa Rosita is where I was heading, right?
Yes, it was actually where Claude was heading. And it's also where the gentleman who came with the cart full of supplies, he came from. And if you remember, he told you that when he first visited Santa Rosita, they made him stay in quarantine in a cabin with some other folks who were new into town, and he had to wait a couple days before they'd let him into town proper because they were nervous about some sickness getting in. So they're keeping things really safe around the town. So everybody who visits got to go into quarantine for a couple days.
But Claude, from what I'm seeing here, Claude's forte is the downtime, so I'm probably going to be trying to do a lot of things.
That's fair. But indeed, so some more mysteries while the other members of the party that aren't Claude are waiting for Hank to be healthy enough to transport, as they still have to eventually take him back to the city and turn him in for the bounty that they were promised.
Let him go on for his trial.
Indeed. But for now, we will end with Claude wandering around town, Kiyo sitting outside of Olive's room, making sure she doesn't wander off, and the doctor, after freshening up, heading back to check in on her other patients, giving a nod to Kiyo as she goes. And that is where we will slowly fade out. The last thing happening is another quake shaking the town. Not as bad as the one from a little bit earlier, but very soon after, which is a little bit disturbing. And that's where the curtain closes for this week. So, you all survived. Olive, I am impressed. Another session. And you have 2 hit points leaving the session. Good job.
Yeah, you gained 2 hit points this session.
So, why don't we go around?
6.
You did lose
But
6.
you gained 2.
I mean, it's still a net loss, but you'll gain some more later.
Well, you had 7 when we started, so technically you've only lost 5. But we'll go around and we'll do some plugs. So why don't we start with Olive, since you survived?
Hello, I'm Callie, Cap Callie on Twitter. I do a lot of things and am in a bunch of games. My next one, I'm sure Scotty will talk about. But you can find me on Twitter, Cap Callie. I do art and I have commissions open for art and writing. Currently, art commissions open all the time and only one writing commission open at the moment. Well, I still get my footing with writing commissions. But if you would like a short story or a poem or a song or anything creative writing wise about your character, you can DM me or fill out a form and I will get to you as soon as possible. And that's it for me.
Fantastic. And just so you know, the character art on the overlay is some of Callie's work. Just so if you would like an example, our fantastic character art was done by our very own Cap Callie. So how about you, Scott? Why don't you talk about some of the games that Callie mentioned?
Well, probably more recognizable from the Scotty Hood Twitch channel, where there are a bajillion games every week. I say a bajillion, but that we have a game Wednesday, Friday, and 2 on Saturday. But the one Wednesday, tomorrow, will be Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and it'll be the second session where the group is traveling around 10 towns and are looking for these tiny little elemental spirits called Chewingas for this certain individual. But while they're doing that, they're doing a few side quests, maybe here and there. The one that they're currently dealing with is kobolds taking over a gem mine in one of the cities of 10 Town. And when they found the kobolds leader, they were met with a surprise. So we'll see what their reactions are tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we got Retroverse Vaccine at 7:30 p.m. on Friday. And then Chaos Crew and Mysteries of the Silver Fleet on Saturday. My whole schedule's on my Twitch channel if you wanted to see what the heck all that's about. So I'll leave it at that.
Sounds good. And Vex, how about you?
Well, you can find me in a bunch of the games one of the games Scotty just talked about. Also, so starting from this week on Sunday, was that game on Sunday? Yes, I do. This game on Sunday at 12:30 p.m. EST on my channel at Fractured Moon D&D. We're back with Starfall Academy, not Saffron Academy. That's next week. Where when we last left our heroes, we were dealing with timey-wimey bullshit, and I had been forced into going into the medics because I was very hurt. And she said she'd kill the medic threatened to kill me if I tried to sneak out of the room. So I was very tempted to sneak out of the room.
That sounds familiar.
I know, right? And then on coming Thursday at 8 p.m. EST on my channel, we have Saffron Academy, where we will be finishing up, hopefully, our mystery of finding out we're going to be confronting the person we think stole a bunch of stuff from a museum. So come in and see that. It'll be a blast. Callie and Scotty are part of that game. And yeah, it's a fun time.
Outstanding.
And that's it for me.
Very cool. And I'm Jeanette. You can find me here every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time for Skull and Shackles D&D 5e campaign. It's would have been this past Sunday, so it's 2 weeks from then. So and then we should be back here in 2 weeks at 7 p.m. Eastern for another session of Call of Cthulhu Shadows Over Stillwater. And you can find me on Scotty's channel. On Saturdays at 3, I play in the Chaos Crew game. And every other Saturday at 7, I am in his Ghost of Saltmarsh game. Both excellent fun. The Chaos Crew is DM'd by Dylan, and he does a great job. And Ghost of Saltmarsh is great. You should come by. Not this Saturday, but the following one, because my character might get wrecked by some giant creature with tentacles with eyeballs. It's great.
June 12th.
June 12th. It'll be fine. But yes, so thank you everybody who joined us. Sorry about the internet issues before, Comcast. But we'll be back, and we'll see you all soon. Take care. Have a great week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Adios.